My grandfather left his legendary 1967 Mustang to whoever could fix it, and my siblings hired mechanics while I used his lessons. Grandpa Vincent was a legend in the car community. His 1967 Shelby GT500 wasn't just any Mustang, it was one of only 2,048 ever made, with the original 428 cubic-inch Cobra jet engine. Experts valued it at somewhere between $350,000 and $450,000, depending on the day and the buyer. He'd spent 40 years restoring it, customizing it, making it his. Every car show, every meet, people would gather around that Wimbledon white beauty with the blue racing stripes and just stare. The engine note alone could make grown men cry. When he died last month, the whole community showed up for his funeral. But his actual family? That was a different story. My 3 siblings had barely seen him in years. They were too busy being successful to visit an old man in his garage. The lawyer's office felt too small for the 4 of us and our egos. My older brother Dalton flew in from Boston where he ran some hedge fund. My sister Raven came straight from closing a $1 million real estate deal in Miami. My younger brother Quentin brought his business partner to discuss leveraging the inheritance for their tech startup. I came from my shift at Murphy's Auto Repair where I've worked as a mechanic for 6 years, still wearing my work clothes with oil stains on the knees. Your grandfather left very specific instructions, the lawyer said, pulling out a thick envelope. The 1967 Shelby GT500, along with his house and savings, will go to whichever grandchild can successfully restore it to its original condition within 30 days. Dalton laughed. Restore it? It's already restored. I've seen the photos online. That car is immaculate. The lawyer shook his head. 3 days before his death, your grandfather deliberately dismantled major components of the vehicle. He left it in pieces. The silence that followed was deafening. He what? Raven finally said. Why would he destroy his own car? The lawyer handed us each a folder. He left this explanation. A car is just metal and rubber unless you understand its soul. Whoever can put my girl back together the way she deserves will prove they learned what I tried to teach. Inside the folder were photos of the Mustang in its current state. The engine was completely disassembled, parts scattered across the garage floor. The transmission was in pieces. Custom components I'd never seen before were mixed in with original parts. Quentin was already on his phone. I'm calling Morrison's Classic Car Restoration. They're the best in the state. Dalton nodded. I'll wire them whatever they need. Money's not an issue here. Raven was texting frantically. I know a guy who specializes in Shelbys. He's expensive, but he's worked on cars worth over $1 million. I just stared at the photos, remembering Saturday mornings in that garage, Grandpa Vincent showing me how to listen to an engine, how to feel when something was right. There's one more condition, the lawyer added. You must do the work yourselves. No professional restoration companies. You can purchase parts and tools, but the actual restoration must be done by your own hands. My siblings' faces fell. Dalton set down his phone. I haven't touched a wrench since high school shop class. Quentin looked panicked. I don't even change my own oil. How am I supposed to rebuild an engine? Raven laughed nervously. This is insane. Dad knew none of us except Kai work with cars. The lawyer looked at me. Your grandfather suspected that